Quick question. How many of you have ever fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole binge watching just one more video until you realized it's 3 AM and you somehow watched a full documentary on why sloths are the true kings of the animal kingdom? Or maybe you've had Amazon recommend that perfectly random item that you never knew you needed until now? Coincidence? Or are you being gently guided by the powerful invisible hands of algorithms? Also, you might think you're watching this video because you decided to click on it. Well, did you really? Could it be that the algorithm knows you a little too well? Which makes me think, are we really in control of our choices? Or just a passenger on the ride to nowhere? Well, let's dive in. Once upon a time, algorithms were simple creatures, designed to solve straightforward problems. They would sort your search results, predict the weather, or recommend books you might like based on other people's reviews. But then came the age of big data and algorithms evolved, learning not only to solve problems but also to predict them, or more specifically, predict you. And today algorithms know more about you than your therapist, your best friend, or even yourself. They know what you'll watch next, what you'll buy, who you will swipe right on, and possibly even what you'll eat for breakfast tomorrow. Creepy, right? And the only thing is, every time you follow an algorithm's recommendation, it's not just your life getting easier, it's your decisions getting saved. So what even is free will? Is it that magical power you think you have to make decisions? You know, like choosing your morning coffee or deciding not to scroll through Instagram for the next hour? Or is it that whole I can make my own choices vibe? But are you really choosing? If every app, every platform, and every website is custom designed to give you what it thinks you will click or engage with, then how much are you actually choosing? Maybe you're just following a trail of digital breadcrumbs that a bunch of code left for you. Now, this is where things get trippy. Algorithms create this thing called the illusion of choice. Imagine walking into a restaurant where the menu is technically infinite, but every time you open it, it only shows you the same 5 options it thinks you'll like. Is it really a choice if all the options are algorithm approved? Search engines and social media also thrive on showing what you want to see, or at least what they think you might want to see. They show you content you're already likely to agree with, reinforcing your current beliefs, making it that much harder to see things differently. And if you're only ever seeing stuff that lines up with your views, well, that's a pretty cozy bubble to live in. But free will? It's more like free-ish will. Now, let's not get too cynical. Algorithms aren't these evil, all-knowing overlords. Well, maybe not yet. At their core, they are just tools. They crunch numbers, analyze patterns, and make recommendations. In a way, they are just really math wrapped up in convenience. It's up to us how we use them, or how much we let them use us. But here's where things get dicey. Algorithms aren't just influencing the little choices anymore. They are embedded in our society at every level. They guide decisions in everything from our entertainment to our relationships, even shaping our political views. So the question isn't whether algorithms are inherently bad, it's whether we are willing to accept the consequences of letting them steer the ship. So, is it even possible to reclaim some of that free will in a world so thoroughly run by code? Well, we can give it a try. And awareness is key here. We need to recognize when we're being nudged by the invisible hand of algorithm. And next time you're 10 videos deep into a YouTube playlist, maybe even this one, ask yourself, how did I get here? Did I choose this? The more you are aware of these nudges, the easier it becomes to question them. Another way to beat algorithms is to shake things up with a little randomness. Go off script. Choose something completely unrelated. Surprise the algorithm. Watch a video about penguins right after binging car reviews. It'll keep it guessing. And finally, don't let algorithms control your life 24/7. Try going for a walk without your phone. Or read a real book. That's right, a book, not an ebook with personalized ads. Do anything that reminds you what making choices on your own feels like. So, is free will dead? Well, maybe free will isn't dead, but it's definitely on life support. The reality is, as long as we're interacting with technology, algorithms are going to influence us. The question we really need to ask is, are we willing to live with that? Or will we find ways to keep some of our choices just a little more human? And as a friendly reminder, feel free to subscribe at your own free will. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.